All right, Dr. Lisa Vuich here. We're going to be doing a procedure today called Precision TX. So Precision is a tightening procedure, and it's also a procedure where we can perform liposuction, in particular for under the chin and for the jawline. So this is Vicki, our lovely model today, who's I think very excited to have this done. I was telling her I myself had it done a couple of years ago, and it really helped a lot. So the first thing we do with the procedure is we mark out these different sections on the face, and that's because we're going to be using our laser fiber to deliver a certain amount of energy to each section. So by marking the areas, it lets us deliver the energy very evenly. And the purpose for the energy under the skin is to stimulate collagen and cause tightening. The energy will also enable us to dissolve some of the fat. So what we're going to be looking to get rid of, sort of marked it out here, we're going to dissolve some of this and a little bit down at the bottom here as well, and at the same time tighten. And there will be a liposuction step to this. So once I've done the first pass of heating Vicki, we'll be stopping, and then I'll be using the suction to actually attack those areas and to physically remove some of the fat that's there so that the skin can contour much more nicely. So that's good. So you'll notice during the clips of this procedure, it looks surgical. This is not a surgical procedure. There will be no sutures at the end. I am not removing any skin. This is not even a sterile procedure, although we keep it very clean because obviously there are instruments, if you could pan over, there are instruments on this table that are going to be going under the skin, so of course we want those to be sterile. So this is what we call a sterile field. But again, it looks intimidating, but it's just to keep everything clean and to make sure that we don't get any risk of infection. We do use a prophylactic 5-day antibiotic just in case, just because it is the face. But again, we keep this super clean, super careful about the entire procedure. And our number one priority as well, our number one priority is super clean. Number two priority is comfort. So we're going to get you completely numb, so that during the procedure, Vicki's just going to feel like tugging sensations. Some people have even fallen asleep during the procedure, so it's not painful once we get past that numbing part where you feel the stinging. So we'll be doing that shortly. Any questions?
No, I'm just very excited.
Just get rid of that double chin.
Get rid of it?
Yeah. Vicki was saying that in her family, all of the women, right,
All the
have
women.
the double chin. It doesn't
Yep.
matter, weight's up,
How
weight's
thin you
down,
are, yeah.
how thin you are. You know, this is just genetic fat accumulation that's very difficult to get rid of by any other method. So we're excited for you, and let's get going.
Thank you.
So what we're doing now is instilling the lidocaine, which is the numbing medicine, into each section. How are you doing, Vicki?
Very comfortable.
No pain at all, right?
None.
Yeah, Vicki did have some Pronox to help her relax, so that's good too. But we use that intermittently during the numbing procedure, and then you don't really need the Pronox because you're really not feeling anything other than, like I said, pressure or tugging. So I'm using this cannula just to carefully, and just through a very small entry point here. We'll have 3 of these total, one behind each ear and one under the chin. But this is a cannula that I'm using just to go through the fat section to deliver the lidocaine. So all that lidocaine is going into the fat here, which is where we'll be working. Are you feeling anything other than tugging?
No, nothing at all.
Perfect. And a little bit of like a stretch sensation when the lido goes in.
Yeah.
It's really not bad.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. It just, I'm sure it looks kind of funky to watch it, but this cannula is not sharp, it's blunt, so as I move through, things are very safe in terms of, you know, what I'm passing through. Anyway, the vital structures of the face are deeper than the plane that we're working in during this procedure. They're actually pretty well protected anyway, but that doesn't mean we're rough or using sharp things. It's really just this blunt cannula for me to deliver the numbing. When we're done with this, she's going to look like a chipmunk, basically. But it totally goes down. And again, this step is to keep the rest of the procedure very, very comfortable. So I'm working section by section now to deliver a certain amount of energy to each box. And that will basically be the tightening step for the upper face. And under the jawline, we'll be doing both tightening and fat cell dissolving as well. Are you feeling anything?
Nothing at all.
A little tugging here or there?
Yeah, just a little tugging, but it doesn't hurt at all.
Are you feeling anything other than tugging?
Just tugging.
Just tugging, yeah. Perfect. So right now we're just dissolving some of that fat so it's easier to extract later. So right now we're finishing up the fat dissolving part below the jawline. Our patient actually fell asleep for a while, so that was good. Have you been comfortable the whole time, Vicki?
Yes,
Yeah.
the whole time.
Okay. Just a little bit of snoring, not too much. Awesome. How you doing comfort-wise?
Perfect. Wow. That already looks so much better.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
you're
God,
swollen.
and I'm wicked swollen.
You're wicked swollen. You have still lidocaine in here, and
Mhm.
of course you have swelling,
Yeah.
you know, from all the work that was done, but you can already
You
see,
can see all that fat gone.
that contour, and I milked out as much of
And
the
the chin.
lidocaine and
Mm-hmm.
all that, and I did contour you here
Mhm.
also, so when this all shrinks in,
It's gonna look
that's
awesome.
what will look awesome.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
That's so exciting.
And in terms of discomfort on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say your peak level of that hurts was?
0.
Really?
Seriously. Yeah.
The
0.
Pronox really helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of relaxes
There was
you.
absolutely no pain. There was a little tugging, and
Yeah.
whenever I felt tugging,
Use
you
the
gave me the Pronox.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll keep
Simple.
cleaning you up, and then we're going to get that wrap on you.
Okay.
You're going to wear the wrap pretty much around the clock, if you will,
Mhm.
for 3 days.
Yeah.
The reason for wearing the wrap is to make sure you don't get any fluid collection as you're healing.
Mhm.
So it's meant to keep the skin compressed down nice and flat like we want it, so you can't collect a little pocket of swelling fluid.
Mhm.
Obviously, you take it off to shower.
Mhm.
You take it off to eat.
Mhm.
You know, you can take the whole thing off, or you can just unstrap the chin part, you know, whatever. But obviously, the whole thing off to shower. But
Okay.
you will sleep with it on.
Mhm.
And after that first 3 days, then you're just going to sleep with it on for a couple more weeks.
Okay.
But you don't have to wear it during the day.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.